Hi there, it's Stacey here from Turboweb. I'm here to give you a wee video walkthrough of your new Turboweb website. I'm doing a generic tutorial video of a standard or a template Turbo website, so I can show you the main features of our dashboard. If your website has additional features that you'll need to learn about, then you'll also have a separate video about those. So the first thing you'll need to do is to log into your new website. So you can see up the top here, just open a website browser, like Chrome or Edge or whatever, and type in app.turboweb.co.nz and /login, or possibly when we emailed you your login, it might have a number there, which would be your website number on our system. Whatever you put in there, as long as you put the app.turboweb.co.nz in, you'll get to this page. You can also bookmark that and save it to the home screen of your phone, because the Turboweb dashboard is fully mobile friendly. You should be able to use it easily from a smartphone as well as a laptop or desktop computer. So the first thing to do is to log in using the username and password that we have provided for you. If you can't remember what those are, or you can't find the email, just call us or email us on support@turboweb.co.nz and we'll reset the password and send you a new login. Once you've logged in, if you manage multiple websites, you'll see a list like this. If you have one website, then you will get into the back end of your website straight away like this. So this is a basic dashboard, and you can see atop you've got your content buttons here, the content menu, where you control the content of your pages, the banners for your website, any news items that you've got, projects, team. We've got a team members module on this, and call out boxes, and I'll tell you more about what call out boxes mean in a minute. The other part of the admin dashboard here is the settings, and these are things that control how the website behaves. So in here it will be things like what happens when somebody fills in a form. And this is where the keys is where we put the information for things like Google Analytics, or if you have credit card payments or things like that. So that is the kind of authorization codes for the website connecting to other services. So the first thing I like to do when I load up the dashboard is, you can see here, this will be your URL for your website. I right click that and I open that in a new tab, and what that shows you is the front of your website. So obviously this is a basic placeholder website. It's not very pretty. It's just been designed to show the various different bits of a basic website. So what I have this open for is that anytime we make a change in the dashboard, if you go over to your site and reload the page, you should be able to see that change happen straight away. If it doesn't, then it hasn't saved properly here, and you'll need to go back and do it. So the first thing we'll look at is look at the pages, and again what we've got here is a list of the pages in your website. So for instance, the home page, you've got the title for the page. Now the nav title where it says home is this one here, so that's that word there. Template site is the bit that appears here up in the heading, and some websites will also have that written somewhere else. Template site is a header, possibly up in place of the logo or whatever. Here is where you publish or unpublish the pages, and now you can drop an image in and you have content. Now the home page is always slightly different from what we call your internal pages on a website. So the home page button here will control some of the aspects of what's on your home page, but quite a lot of what's on your home page is controlled by other buttons. So here we have this bit here, the home page text here. I'll just type that in so that we can see whereabouts on the home page it is. Reload that. So that's this bit here. So the only part of this whole home page that can actually be edited from the home page is this bit here. And you can see that there are images on the home page, but they're not changeable from this basic homepage editing section. They are edited elsewhere, which is what I'm about to show you. Now, while I am here, you can see under this text bit here, and this is just a basic text editor, you put your words in, you can choose headings, you can put bolds or italics or whatever. You can drop images in, and you can change the order of the sections if you want to as well. And then any changes that you make, hit save. Whenever you hit save, it will return you back to that home page of the dashboard with all the buttons again. But before I show you that, I want to show you this SEO drop down. So it could be very easy to miss because it's behind this little arrow here. And it's because basically once it's set up, you don't need to be touching it very often, and so you wouldn't want to accidentally change it. But it's important to check that it is set up, and it's part of our checks before we release a website and set it live. But there are some things in here that when you change the content of a website, you might want to change what's in here as well. So this is the part of the website that talks to the search engine. So a search engine Google reads all this as well. Search engines are not very good at looking at pictures yet, so the words on your website are really important. And this is basically a place that you can put words, more words that you think that the search engine might need to know about your website. So for instance, if you were a window washing company, you'd put window washing, Dunedin, domestic window cleaning services, those sorts of things in here, separated by commas. And this bit here is the bit that Google will show. So when you search for something on Google, this is the listing that will turn up there. So you've got the title of your website, the URL of your website, and then anything that you type in here goes in here. And you've got up to 300 characters through there. So again, if you're a window washing site, you would put something like, call us today for the best window washing in Dunedin, and you might want to put your phone number or something in there. So that's an opportunity for you to have a call to action or to directly reach your customers. Okay, so the other pages along here, again, are these pages in here. So this is where you'd put your services, and again, any changes that you make here will appear in here. So the what we do title here is this bit here, where it says services. That's the name of the button up the top, and any text. And again, you could put images in here with a description of your services. Likewise, if you have a news section, if we go back to pages, the news section, the news page lets you edit what appears on the news page. So here, get the latest is the heading, news is the banner, the navigation title, and down here you would say, read here for a monthly newsletter, or whatever it is that you're wanting to say about it. Now the individual news items themselves are not edited from this page, they are fed automatically from the news module, which I'll get to in a minute. Likewise, projects and the team members. So the About Us page here, there's a little bit of text. If we just show you so again, there's a little bit of text here, but the team members themselves are again controlled by the Teams module. Right, so let's go back to here.